Good morning everyone and welcome to you in this daily update on Bitcoin and the Alts. As always, I hope you're all doing very well today, Friday, just before the weekend. We're going to cover Bitcoin first of all and the Alts next, as always. Well, what can I say more? Nothing more really. We can just go and check out first of all the news, if this can load. What's going on? They change it again? No, well, I don't know what's happening right now. Alright, so I cannot check the news. Okay, there you go. Why was it not working before? So today we'll have some news at 2:30 PM UTC +2 as always. Is this moving the market? Sometimes. We'll see. Let's set that there. I mean an alarm. Alright, so today, well, we've got a bounce, you know, just before our target here. As I said, the minimum we have to reach really to look for a long is to go into the monthly. So here from the monthly, if you was trading this live in the time, we did got some good data on the order flow for a bounce for day trader. Now the problem, we're going to have a look at the order flow next. We've got, like, if I'm not mistaken, it was like 11 million of longs yesterday in this. Well, this was way too much, so I'm not surprised to go a bit more down now. But yeah, before to make some predictions, let's check out the order flow really. Let's just go on the, I mean, just update the levels first to make a plan next. So we've got a daily on the top, but this is already done, and this was not good if I remember correctly. So we have one below here that can, well, yeah, that is with a monthly really. Well, let's keep that one for the moment. Let's keep it, and so let's go on the footprint charts. Here we have one naked session path control at 60,690. So let's take this naked session path control here. 6690. There you go. Then we have what? No TPO, and we have no daily naked point of control. So let's come here on the order flow. Sorry. And yeah, that was a thing yesterday. You can see here we've got like 10 million of new longs coming in here. We did got still a bit of a rise, but we've got one next, some few more longs, and now we've got 6 million that was closed here. Even more longs. I don't like this. This is, the fuck, why the fuck are so many longs coming in here? Look at that, 6 million here. I mean, it's 5. 2 million get closed next, but you still have 5 million there. Well, yeah, I will not long here personally. I will just remain long from before, if you was long before here. Otherwise I will just wait for lower to come, time to stop these longs. Personally, I'm not going to jump in with these longs. I'm just going to remain longs from lows, either from that low here, and if you get stopped on this, simply wait for, well, the green square we have planned really, with now of course a swing for a pan or a fair auction of this current bottom we have done. Okay, but yeah, otherwise the first support really for the day is simply here is the daily level down to the monthly level, and well, if this is broken really, we can look for, as always, a swing for a pan right here or a failed auction of that low into our target below here. Okay, so yeah, this is, well, I'm just gonna zoom out really quick to load this fixed range. Oh yeah, okay, that's a very big one. There you go. Keep in mind that if we go below here, okay, into the daily level, the 6.66%, we still have one naked session path control below. So for example, if we have to make something tricky, we can go, for example, a bit below here, do a wick down there, or even spend some time, start from something really bullish on the order flow, and then come back up. So be aware of that naked session path control, but if you really start to lose that naked session path control, it's definitely going to make a new low here on Bitcoin. Okay, this will be the last chance really. So yeah, This in any case is the biggest target we have below, and include in this target the swing through power reduction of this current bottom we have done. Okay, to be aware of. Now this is in terms of support. Now let's go and zoom out a bit to see what we have otherwise. If we go more down, so to speak, we make more and more new low, we simply have to look for a swing through panel reduction. If we don't manage to do this, we're simply going to see a new low made here, and we're going to break again the range we have here on the top to the downside. Just gonna zoom out again to look at the bigger fixed range. So swing through panel reduction of the bottom really right here. If we don't manage to get this, we're simply going to see a nice drop down to 52,000 again. I'm for people that are watching this every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, I repeat myself, but again, it's always good to keep in mind this plan with the levels, so we are ready and prepared when it's happening. We know exactly, we know by heart where we have to look for trades, where is the biggest support, where is the biggest resistance, all of this. So it's a bit annoying, but it's worth it in my opinion. So yeah, if we don't manage to do a swing for a panel reduction, we can look for a drop down to $52,000 down to 50,000 here with the swing for a panel or a reduction of this bottom here. Okay, so it's basically the previous uptrend here from the bottom there to the top. Path control really, we have a monthly negative path control plus a weekly level, and we have this path control here down to the swing through panel really of this small consolidation. So swing through panel reduction for people that are wondering. Swing through pan, quick move down, manage to reclaim directly. So for example, well, this is a swing through pan. Okay, you have a low, oops, I can place this better. Perfect. You have a low, you can see here, you go below, you reclaim directly, and you leave the price low with a wick only. A failed auction is when you, well, do this for example, you have a low, you go below, you get acceptance really, you spend some time, here you start forming something really bullish, and you manage to reclaim next. Okay, that's a failed auction. So swing through panel failed auction. If there is none of these really, we can recognize that as always by reading the order flow. If it's not happening, we can look simply for a big drop down to 43,000. Okay, so these are the next big support really we can look for on Bitcoin. Not gonna go too low, it's not useful for the moment. Yeah, now in terms of resistance, we have first of all, well, we can move that on the right now, by the way, and maybe it's the same, I can't remember. Yeah, it is the same. So first of all, the first zone of resistance really, okay, if we don't, of course, if we manage to reclaim here, and if we don't do a swing through panel reduction just above this top here, as always, we take a high, we take a bottom, we have to look for a swing through panel reduction. So if we don't do a swing through panel reduction, the first resistance really on Bitcoin is really coming around, so between 63,600 up to this weekly negative path control. Sorry, with days around, well, 65,000 really. Okay, if we manage to get acceptance above this, we're simply going to see all these few highs here taken into this path control and this weekly negative path control, so to speak, around, well, this top there, so to speak, around 67,200. Okay, if we manage now to reclaim this, okay, sorry, we can look simply here for this, well, weekly level, okay, with the previous downtrend path control value are high, but here I would say more likely here the highs taken. And if we start taking the highs with, as always, swing through pan or reduction, we can look for the bigger highs here to be taken, possibly a new all-time high. Again, we'll have to see what's the context, what reaching this top. Do we have some impulsive wave? Do we have some very bullish wave? Do we have still some correction? All of this really, we'll be able to see this live in a time more likely. So yeah, that is it really with Bitcoin, with the levels. So we know exactly where to look for a long, where to look for a short. With a wave, don't worry, I'm still looking for this personally. Gonna remove, by the way, here the 123. There you go. So yeah, don't worry, this is not valid normally on the RSI. The RSI on the daily time frame, the wave to break the wave one route, so normally it's not valid anymore. But for me, I'm gonna take the case for now that the RSI is wrong. So yeah, bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2. We can look next in that case for a wave 3, 4, 5 impulsive, but yeah, for now we need to see some more bullish data on the order flow, because yeah, I'm gonna read again the order flow to show you, but it's not really bullish at the moment. We have way too many longs coming in, so we'll not be surprised today to go take this bottom there minimum. But yeah, so these are the wave I'm taking at the moment. If now we just lose the previous low here and we don't manage to do a swing through panel reduction, well, we're going to see that low taken. In that case, what we can take, it's simply, so not this impulsive here, you know, but a bigger, just gonna add this into the medium time frame 1. That should do the job, I think. That was the other one, so bearish it was this normally. Yep, there we go. So I'm just gonna change that to this, and we can change it like that. Perfect. In that case, that's a medium time frame, so bearish, and so just changing the color of all of this, we can look for such configuration, so double X, Y, X, and Z. But again, on the Z wave, if the Z wave take the low here, I don't want to see it to go too low if we have to be into that wave for. Yeah, so yeah, for the moment, double X, Y, X, and Z if we have to take the lows, and of course if we start going lower, we can change the higher time frame wave, because this is definitely not a wave for anymore. We can look for something else, okay? But for the moment, double X, Y, X, and Z if we have to take. And by the way, yeah, I'm gonna take this for the moment, this way, this smaller wave there. Yeah, double X, Y, X, and Z, okay? I'm not gonna make it too complex, but yeah, for the moment I'm looking for this as simple as that. Just gonna add this back here. There you go. Nice. Okay, so yeah, that is it really with the waves. Nothing changed it so much. We do have some possible 5 waves up here, okay, to start this wave 3 already. Now as always, it's either a B, so B maybe a bit of a longer B wave, C either an impulsive, so wave, bam, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, a bigger impulsive, or leading to make a bigger impulsive ABC zigzag. Just gonna change the color again, bam. Okay, so it's either this impulsive next, either an ABC zigzag more likely I'm looking for, because this looks more like some 5 waves, to be honest with you. And so yeah, now just gonna check really quickly. There you can see here we drop again because we have too many longs. We have way too much longs here. Okay, so I'm gonna check out the order flow with you. Let me know time, so we can see here what we have. So we've got no absorption there. We've got absorption yesterday with a rise. Bit of absorption there on the top. Yeah, so 10 million. What I want to see here before to see higher personally, okay, to enter a long trade, is first of all to be at support. So right now this can be classed as support because we're taking that bottom here, so it's a swing for the panel fair auction. But the problem is we've got 10 million of new longs yesterday coming. You can see here increasing of the open interest plus a 10 million positive delta. These are 10 million of new contract longs opening on the market. Premise: trading is, as always, taking the other's money. So when you have 10 million of new longs opening like that in one 30-minute candle, it's absolutely huge, okay? So you're going to look for to take these people money. So here you get a rise. This is really unexpected, to be honest with you. I don't know what you've got on a lower time frame here. It looks like, yeah, you've got some massive absorption based on the lows, explaining the rise. Next you've got absorption on the highs, but you can see here you don't stop all the longs next coming in. You even got more here, 1.6, 1.2, 1.4. You've got only here half, really, a bit less of the longs getting stopped out, and next you have even more longs coming in with 3 million of new longs coming in. So now you've got 10 million plus 3 million plus a few more, and you only have 6 million stopped out. So now what I want to see before to push high, before too long, because sometimes we can still push high with this, but before to enter a long, is to stop really more longs and to stop really all the longs before to rise. So personally I'm gonna wait for, well, I'm gonna simply remain in my trade from the bottom there. So I'm gonna either, if I have to enter with another sub account for example, I'm gonna simply wait for the support here to be hit, or for this low here to be taken. So personally I'm gonna set an alert there, and that will be my target, okay? Because, well, here if we start touching this, I want to see the longs getting stopped out when we hit that, and if it's stopped out, well, next I want to see a good long reaction to open my long trade. There is no reason for me here to open a long trade, because yes, it's cool if the longs are getting stopped out, but the premise is now we need next some more longs, not of course too much at the same place. MCO reaction, all of this, maybe absorption on the lows, or maybe some trap shorts for example, people shorting now the support. All of this really, if this we will see really in live in the time. We need this data live in the time. We cannot say before. Anyway, if there is no reason here, I'm going to simply wait for that bottom here to be taken. And next we can look for a big swing for a pound reduction into the green square we have planned below. And yeah, next, again, depending on the data, we'll see if there is a reason or not to take the long trade. If not, well, dump it really, what can I say? So yeah, pretty cool. Just gonna remove that Elliott here. I don't need all of this. Well, we're done with Bitcoin. We're done. So I don't know if you have some questions on Bitcoin, or if you have any requests today. Completely forgot to check out the chat, live chat. Bam. Good morning, Legend. How are you doing today? I'm fine, mate. Thanks. I'm fine. What about you? Oh, by the way, I completely forgot to check at the gaps. Completely forgot we did. Oops, filled all of this because we've got some at some point. Where was this? I can't remember. No, it wasn't here. Well, yeah, there is no. I mean, there's a small gap here and a small one there, but that's it really. Otherwise, it's not. Oh yeah, by the one on the bottom, there is one here. You can see there is one. What price is the 59? 900. Yeah, that match with the 61886%. Yeah. Alright, good to know. Okay. Sure, mate. I can absolutely. FLOKI. Well, does it look like if I was up here? Not really. So what I will wait for too long is the same as for Bitcoin, really. Wait for... I'll come back on that one. So wait either to be in the support there or to make a new low, really. Okay, again, if you took that long, don't close that long because I'm saying this. Sometimes we can still rise even if we have some big amount of longs, but generally speaking, is going to stop more. I mean, he's going to stop the longs more likely. So I will just take probably on that long once and now let it go really. With a stop loss on entry. Here it's the same. We don't really have some 5 ways up here, except if the crypto price is wrong, and here we do, but no. Yeah, gonna do the levels on this. Let me just remove this. We don't really care anymore. This we've got a flip to resistance. This we've got twice a bounce, and this was a bottom. Alright, so let me just do something really quickly here. I'm gonna go here too, and FLOKI here. So we can get the retest target. Let me just, yeah, this wasn't well placed, so let me just put this back better. Here we definitely have a value low here to be aware of. There you go. So let me see, volume. That was an old path control, but it's a good SR still for a target above if this is an ABC zigzag, for example. This we can get rid of it. This we can Well, let's see if we have some new. Oh yeah, nice update. We have some green path controls. Let me just update that really quickly here. Monthly. All right. Like this. Well, yeah, look at that. We have whips. We have definitely a resistance up here, but the thing is, let's have a look now if I have some resistance before that. Why do I have a daily up here? Let's take that one here very quick. 3789. So let's take this. 789. Alright, way above. Well, to be honest with you, there I'm gonna keep some few levels there because for the resistance above. Now the thing is, we can get rid of this too. We need some support down here. So let me just see here if there is. Okay, this is very low. This is very low too. 15 to 40. Yeah, this is very low. Just so I don't forget about this target here very quick. Bam. Nice. So here for the support. For the support here on a daily time frame, what do we have? It's again very low. Let's add this daily still. 1 hour. We can add this fixed range. There is no well place it here. Yeah, right. So we simply have to look here for a swing through pan ready or a failed auction. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, so first of all we have that really. Okay, that key level. If you wish to trade that, simply read the order flow in there or wait for Bitcoin really to be ready for a bounce. Okay, when we hit that target. This is the first one, and otherwise we'll have this 61886% swing through pan daily level plus a monthly down here. Okay, these are the two targets really we can look for a long trade. I'm just gonna get rid of that weekly, we don't really care anymore. And yeah, these are the targets really. Okay, that will be so for the wave. Where is this here? For the wave 2 or the B wave there. Okay, and that will be for the wave 3. Don't forget, if Bitcoin is still bearish, it's possible that this 5 waves, so this ending in that case with a smaller wave of leading, so more raw, but well, this is something possible, was simply in case for an A, a B, C. So that was a C wave, ABC, correction to continue really the move down. Okay, it all depends of Bitcoin, but if Bitcoin is not bearish, we can look simply for a, same as for Bitcoin, 5 waves, correction, 5 waves, A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So bigger rise minimum normally to go take these highs. Reason why I plan some 2 targets there, and in here we just wait for Bitcoin to be ready for a bounce, or you can of course read the order flow and see if there is anything good or not for a long trade in there too at the same time with the order flow. So yeah, that is it really for Bitcoin. That is a volume level here, and this is a level only. Oops. So there you go, mate. You have the count and the lower time frame stuff here, the lower time frame plan. A little move up too. I hope we can get a continuation. ING. Else. Well, yeah, the thing with that one. So you've got an ABC zigzag here, but the thing is, how I place it here a double EXY like that? I mean, well, that's a big, I mean, I don't like this. I'm just trying to figure out if this is a double EXY X and Z, if I can place that well. Yeah, no, I don't know why I placed the double EXY here. Really weird. Anyways, gonna just change here and add back. I mean, add here a double EXY X and Z. Don't know why you placed here a double EXY only like that. The shape is terrible for a double EXY only. There you go. So yeah, we have now these targets. So yeah, we've got already here an ABC zigzag down. Okay, we definitely have here a wave 1, 2, 3, or 5 to finish the C. So we've got an ABC zigzag. Yeah, well, now the thing is, if we're into a Z wave, we can get everything. We can get every shape possible. That's a problem. We can get a triangle here if we have to make a triangle, so to speak. Here we can make an A, B, C, D, E. Finish the Z wave like that and come back up. We can make an ABC flat, so to speak, here an A, a B, and then a C wave to the downside. We can make a double EXY. A Z wave can finish with a double EXY. We can get a double EXY X and Z if we have to make something more complex. We can make literally everything, really. So it again will simply depend on Bitcoin, really. But in any case, now these are the targets. So I don't know why I added really a double EXY before. This is really weird. But yeah, these are the targets. Let's add a 200 only, and that will do the job. These are the targets. Now, yeah, if Bitcoin is bullish, well, in that case, we can take the Z wave bottom made here. Just 2 seconds, please. All right, sorry. Can these be 5 waves? Wow. I don't really like this so much as 5 waves, to be honest with you. 1, 2, 3. It can be a kind of leading here with a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh jeez, that'll be a terrible one, a really crazy one. But well, sometimes. Yeah, so either an A, B, and C only. Either a wave, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a leading, for a bigger A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3, or 5. Either if it's really bullish directly here and Bitcoin is bullish next, we can look for a wave 1, 2, 1, 2, and bam, directly bigger increase in price if you have to sit higher, as you're hoping for a continuation. But this is a plan really on that one. It all depends on of Bitcoin next for higher prices or not. If Bitcoin is going higher, everything is going to follow and to move up really. So there is no. And for now, for me, as soon as we don't lose this support here, we don't get acceptance really below that support. Just gonna zoom out again to load this fixed range. Perfect. As soon as we don't break this support here and we get acceptance really below, for me it's fine and we can still look for higher price on everything. But as soon as we start breaking this and get acceptance below, it's not looking good anymore, to be honest with you. So yeah, that move down here will really be decisive to stop the longs. I mean, again, I'm not saying we are going to do this 100% here, but with all the longs that came in here, I will not be surprised to see a bit of a move down minimum to that support to stop these longs. Yeah. Don't know if you have some more requests. If you have any more requests, feel free. Gonna maybe go in while waiting for some requests to come in, check out some few outs. That one here went extremely low. I have an idea of what we can take, but I want to see Bitcoin making a decision first of all, so I'm gonna stay with that for the moment. BNB finally went into the better territory. As I say, I'm not longing this before. We're now between the 38% and 50%. This is better, much better. The thing is now, do we have any 5 waves up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why not? That can be classed as 5 waves. Well, again, I will simply wait for Bitcoin to be ready for a bounce before to long anything here. So, except if you entered the long really below here because of Bitcoin on the bottom, but personally I didn't, because well, I did feel the long on Bitcoin, but on every art. As I'm mainly a Bitcoin trader, I'm not going to enter like that on many arts at the same time. It depends, but not all the time. So yeah, now we'll just wait for Bitcoin to be ready for another bounce, really. So for the long setup I gave. Core, I don't really care. FLOKI, it's done. JASMY, what we have in there, the wave 4 is extremely massive. But why not if Bitcoin is bullish now? But yeah, I'm not going to long this personally. This is way too low. MX, we did got a bit of a balance on that one here on the 6% every time frame invalidate really that wave 4. Well, for me, it's holding the line, so I'm gonna take the case for the moment that the RSI is wrong. The thing is, do we have any 5 waves up here? That'd be a double EXY, I guess, if we have to be really bullish. So let's pick here wave 1, a wave 2 like this, with a WXY. I don't know if the targets match with this, but if we have to be bullish, it have to match. Yeah, that's okay. And so here, if you pull the extension tool, yeah, 1618, that's fine. Then another wave 1, 2, and then we have another. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's looking okay, to be honest. Yeah, it's fine. So MX, that's what this 6% is holding the line. There is no reason really to look for lower prices. People, well, in the wave 4 buy zone, but for me, we're in some higher time frame, wave 1, 2, 3, or 5. So again, I'm gonna give it some more time. Don't want to long this here yet, personally. PEPE coin, we've got a nice bounce on that one, by the way. Maybe more here a WXY XNZ due to the targets we reached. WXY. Let me see. Yep, that should be more. WXY XNZ this here. WXYX. Misclicking that. NZ. So now, well, if Bitcoin is bullish, that can be the wave 5 already. But yeah, personally, I'm gonna wait for more than this. I don't want to long that. So if we have to be still bearish on this one, bigger WXY. Just gonna change the color of this. I'm gonna go into the smaller wave to check out all of this. Yeah, so WXY. Let's see what say the smaller wave. It's kinda nice. 1, 2. Yeah, it's yeah, another thing here. Well, either an ABC already done, either so leading 1, 2, 3, 4 and then a wave 5 for a bigger ABC zigzag or impulsive. The super bullish case will be simply here a wave 1, 2 and another wave 1, 2 and now bam, pump it up really. But yeah, personally I'm out of Bitcoin. I don't want you. As you can see here, there are way too many configurations. I pray to really get Bitcoin clear and really well, we really have a good medium time frame plan. We don't have, well, either up either down. We know where it's going to go. Here we don't, so personally I'm out of everything really. I mean, not everything, but Bitcoin I'm waiting for, well, simply for a decision on Bitcoin, see what we confirm. At least, for example, here reclaim that value area low, okay, to get a sign of strength here for higher prices. So this value area low here, at least a reclaim of this. If remain below, there is no sign of strength really for high prices next. So yeah, and I don't want to be the early people investing in the stuff. But in any case, we avoided here. Well, almost 45% drop. It's pretty cool. We literally sold the very top of the move. This is pretty insane. So yeah, that will be it for Bitcoin Turbo. Well, yeah, longer B or wave to here. Now we just need some 5 ways up. Do we have the 5 ways up here? Yeah, we do have a leading here. Look at that. So that can be a gain when Bitcoin is ready for a bounce. A possible long trade setup. Again, either for an A, B, C, either for a wave 1 to a leading or impulsive here. And so the target on this, that's so weird. We didn't respect that at all. Let me see. Alright, well, and no daily here. I already below, so there is no reason to add this one here. We can just, oops, call this. And well, this is the last support we are having right now. Well, the 7x6 we'll have right now with the value low here, but there we go. This nice, and well, yeah, that is a support really. Now again, we need to see Bitcoin bullish on this. If Bitcoin is bullish, well, there is a long trade setup for a C wave just to take the highs. Otherwise, a bigger increase in price for an impulsive. I'm going to have to add next to impulsive target. You know, if you want, by the way, to learn all of this, you can go and check out the MOONCHARTS.fr website. You've got a brand new Elliott wave course with 3 contests that are now over, with all the contest money shared really. The $1,800 prize pool contest. I mean, shared between the 3 contests and the 3 winners all the time. But yeah, if you want to go and check this out, go into course section, Elliott wave, and well, you find everything you need really. And by the way, today for the apprentice, you will get the right here, guess the pattern. So you've got 3 guess the patterns on the chart really, 3 patterns to guess, and you will get the video on my answer really in the Elliott wave analysis. You'll get a new video today with my answer on the patterns to guess really, so you can well, really learn better. Turbo, we're done. LDO, we've got, it was a short trade setup on the top there, if I'm mistaken. So it was, yeah, here we go. We've got a nice so touch in that, well, bit before, not gonna lie, but well, it's okay. We've got the short, so it was to trade again with Bitcoin. Just gonna get rid of all of this here. Gonna move this on the right, and yeah, this is touched. Well, the thing is, personally, I was not trading much this week simply because I did too long here. But, well, if I did 5 trades on Monday, I've made my monthly goal already, so I don't want to be too greedy, so I'm not trading much these days. It's very sunny also outside, so I'm enjoying the sun a lot. Well, normally, when was this? Wednesday, 26. 27. Yeah, 27 2 a.m. When was this? Yeah, you've got a Bitcoin being also bearish at that time on that one. Yeah, so if you was trading this with Bitcoin, you've got that short trade set up now. I'll take profit once, or take profit only if Bitcoin start to be bullish on the order flow. That'll be the thing. If we get another touch into the target here, we can still look for a short if Bitcoin is bearish, so to speak, in there. Okay, into the weekly or the daily level, can still look for this. Well, yeah, nothing more to add on that one. Really, that will be here for an ABC. That will be here and ending into the C. And if we're bullish, well, you see the leading. So wave 1, 2, 3, or 5, we're still going to retrace, but to push high next. So yeah, TAO, we've got this lovely rise from the support here we have planned, so that's pretty cool. We've got a nice increase in price here. We talk about a 15% increase in price, so pretty cool. Nothing more really to add on this. Brit, we've got a retrace from the resistance there we've planned. That's pretty cool. We've got one support planned, if I'm mistaken. Bounce from here, resistance. Well, now again we'll have a 5 waves correction, 5 waves, so it depends on Bitcoin, ABC or 1212 really. NVDA, we already got a touch into that target? No, this isn't. That was for the previous wave 4, not for that one. Retrace from the 1-to-1 extension. Really better. Well, not really we're respecting on that one. But anyways, that's the game. So well, normally the 5 waves are done, and so now we should be into that wave 4. And so if we have to win this, well, the thing is, the wave 2 was extremely small. I'm not going to lie. Look at that. It was less than 38.2. It was what exactly? Yips. No. Okay. 23.6. So if this was 23.6, we can look simply now for again we can still look for a 23.6, but normally we should look more for a 38.2, 50%. Okay, so you can still look for higher prices if you want, so to speak. Here 23.6 as the MCFIP, so 31.32. Oops. But yeah, normally the highest probability target, really, in terms of probability, have more chance to go in there, and it was extremely small, so I would not be surprised to see something really coming back down to the 66%. Okay, now am I going to short this? Absolutely no. We're in a massive uptrend. I'm not reading the order flow on this. I'm just trading the waves, and I'm not trading it anymore, by the way, because I was trading this on Big X, but Big X removed NVDA, so I'm not really trading this anymore. Just doing the waves. So if you're trading this, well, have the next move. But I've been able to buy all these wave 4 everywhere. Pretty cool. Really nice predictions on this. But yeah, not gonna spend too much time on that. It's a stock when we've got a nice bounce from the target here with the levels, but with a wave here more likely. Now the thing is, are we getting some impulsive here or not? Another thing. Yes, we've got. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have a wave 1, or A, B, C done. Right here, or a wave 1, 2. Well, can we are leading here 3, 4, 5 to make bigger impulsive or ABC zigzag, really. Only time can tell. And yeah, not gonna do more on that one as I'm not trading it. That should be it for really today on this. Are there any alts coins you're going to trade? Well, I planned really to trade LDO, and the other one was, by the way, that one I took the long, I'm stupid. I took the long on this one. I gave the setups really on the Discord server already. Now, are there any coins I'm looking for next really to trade? Well, LDO, if we go a bit above and we manage to get higher prices there, because personally I missed this, as we didn't touch at the levels really above. But again, we need to get Bitcoin bearish and everything, the order flow bearish at the same time. No, at the moment, no. There are no real cons I'm going to trade next. It was really only LDO and Tao, but now it's done on everything, so there are no outs. I'm just waiting for Bitcoin to do something. I'm doing great. What about you? GARI net? Oh, sure. GARI Alts. No, it's by the way, it should be in there now. Yep, it's there. Well, let's get rid of this. Okay, we can just remove that fib, by the way. Well, we have the 1618. What is this 1618? I'll just change the music really quickly here. There we go. So that 1618 is well, normally it's not a real target for that drop, but well. Yeah, best way to go really into the lower targets there. The two ones, this one or this one. Now it's a Y wave, we'll have to the downside. Yeah, because this normally X, Y, it should be here, so double the X, Y, X, and Z. Just gonna change a bit the waves there, because I cannot really read easily what's going on, so let me just... Yips. Well, let's add it like that. Tuk. There you go, with some bigger waves. Gonna go on a daily time frame to add this better. So W, X, Y, X, and Z. Nice. And so here we can add all the waves. Bam. Nice. And so here normally well, I'm gonna get rid of the 1618 here, to be honest with you. Gonna simply keep these targets. Gonna keep for now the small fib, but here. So W, X, Y, X, and Z. Blue, some small wave like that, and let's have a look at the... Well, it's impossible to say what this is. Okay, that we have some scam wicks everywhere, I mean... Yeah, it's still impossible to count that. So yeah, I'm taking this as a double EXY and Z because we're into a Y wave. So we cannot finish this with a double EXY only. So double EXY and Z, and this is a Z wave on the higher time frame, so we can finish with a double EXY, it's fine. Now the problem is if Bitcoin is bullish, it's gonna bounce from here. Well, I'm gonna simply stick to the targets what I've planned really below. Okay, not gonna add too much smaller time frame targets, but that will be the smaller wave for me in this. Now it's impossible to confirm the wave on a smaller time frame. We have some scam wicks everywhere, so I cannot really, well, add more. But yeah, this will be the targets below really if I have to go more down. If you trust that project, you know, this is where you can invest. But well, yeah, you do whatever you want. Yeah, for me there are much better coins. But anyways, already to do this before. I'm gonna do this all the time. Yeah, well, that will be it really for that one. GARI. Yep. My pleasure, mate. If you have time, can you check out NASDAQ, please? Sure. Where is this one? Normally, I'm not doing stocks, as you know, but I've done some TAs on that one last time. It should be by the way into the main, that one here. Yeah, this is NASDAQ. 4 5 1 2 can't remember if I did the small wave count here, if I added all the targets, because the shape looks a little weird. When was the last update on this? 12th of June. So it was well, around there. So what happened since then? 1 2 3 4. We've got the wave 5 already. 2618, you can see here, and a nice drop from here. Well, normally this should be complete now, so if we continue higher, this is an extension. So it's either an ending like this with a smaller wave of leading, so wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, either a bigger wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we really have to make something big really to the upside. But otherwise now we are at the max 2618, so of this wave 5, so normally this will be completed if we don't look for an extension and stuff like that. And more of this on a bigger time from here, we've got, you know, the touch. So here, this one here, the 1618 touch also of this wave 5, this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1618. So this one here can be removed. We can get rid of this too. And so yeah, now normally if we don't if we look for something the most probable, really, if we don't look for an extension, all of this to speak, normally it should be done. And so now, well, that wave 5 is done, this wave 3 is done, and now we can look for a massive crash. Now again, yeah, the great time to look for a massive crash like that, I'm not sure yet, to be honest with you. So before to look for something that big, I don't know if this is following Bitcoin, if you can tell me, because I'm not trading this at all, but I really not at all. So I don't know if this is following Bitcoin or not. It looks like not, because this was rising while Bitcoin was dropping. But if, for example, we still have to push higher, we can still look, you know, for some bigger, for a bigger wave 5, for example, so speak. So this for a longer wave 5, of course, like this, but with an extension, of course. And so to speak, well, what I was saying in the last update, really. Okay, so we have, you know, this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and instead of stopping like this, well, we are going to retrace a bit. Just 2 seconds, please. Whew, sorry. So yeah, instead of stopping just with a wave 5 like this, but we're going to make a bigger wave 1, 2, and bam, 3, 4, 5, and we're going to make, in that case, a longer wave 5 like this. This is what will make more sense if we don't crash, and this is what is going to happen if we're not going to crash. But if we stop with a normal wave 5, really, well, all of this is done, and well, now we are going to drop. And moreover, this, by the way, we're into the higher time frame white wave 5618 to first target also. So yeah, if you, for example, push before, well, this for me will be definitely a take profit, a take rate 1 at least. Or you can maybe wait a bit more, for example, to lose this bottom there, because normally if you break that bottom, it cannot be a longer and bigger wave 1, 2, 3, or 5. And if we still have to push higher, well, that will be simply for a bigger wave 1, 2 like this, 3, 4, 5. So if you're really not greedy, for example, you can wait for really this bottom here to be taken to really fully invalidate that. Now, if we have to retrace from here on such assets, just gonna get rid of this, and we can go on a daily time frame. Well, we should be now into that wave 4. So if we have to win this, let me see, where is the top? Here. And the bottom is there. Let me see. I like to play this really better. Perfect. So now, still not. Let's go with 1000. That'll do the job. On a bigger time frame, without the lot scale, we can retrace here down to the 56.186%. So that will be the target really without the lot scale. And with the lot scale, well, that match really with the target really. So if you go on the lot scale, yeah, that'll be this really. Okay, the 23.6, 38.2 on the lot scale. Okay, with the lot scale setting here, that will be so between 9,500 really down to 5,000, yeah, 5,800. Okay, that will be the that's a massive crash. Yeah, 50% crash. Yep. So yeah, that will be the target really for after retrace from here. But again, yeah, before to look for such a massive crash, we can still look, you know, for the bigger wave 5, as I mentioned it before. Yeah, but just be aware of this, as the smaller waves are completed now. So yeah, that is the plan really on this. I'm gonna add this below, and we're done. We're done for NASDAQ really. Crazy here, you can see we did touch it at the dollar, the smaller wave 2618, the blue wave, so this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2618 touched to the dollar, and bam. Well, it's not huge. Well, almost 3% down. This is pretty cool. So yeah. JASMY, already have done that one, mates. Nothing really to update on that personally. Just waiting for Bitcoin to be bullish. So yeah, I think we're done really for today. Well, one hour live stream, but there is no real, well, not much really to update, to be honest with you. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Don't know if you have any questions really on Bitcoin. Let me know. Just gonna check really quickly here. Oh yeah, completely forgot to load this order flow. Oops. It is there. There you go. The longs are still not stopped out at the moment. Yeah, this is still too much for me. So well, yeah, still the same plan really. Nothing changed. And if you rise, well, just remain long from lower, right? So yeah, I wish you all a brilliant day ahead and a nice weekend also ahead. Take care of you as always. Don't forget, if you want to learn your waves, if you want to make all these predictions and stuff like that, you can go and check out the mooncharts.fr website. So you have a brand new Elliott wave course there. All the contests and everything are done now, are over. All the rewards are shared within the winners. But you have a brand new Elliott wave course. You can go and check this out. You have only 10 lessons. And in 10 lessons you can learn your ways, and moreover, if you go into the course section here, you have, if you scroll down, some live chartings. For example, you've got the Metis charting here, the air charting on the higher time frame. So after the theory, you can see really how to apply the wave really on the chart. In addition to this, you've got a full Solana account, a full BNB account, so you really see how to apply really all the theory you've learned. And next you go with a correction on Bitcoin, the first part and the second part. And today now you're going to get the answer really of the gather pattern you've got with the apprentice. Didn't got time to upload the answer on Wednesday, sorry, but you've got 3 chartings to do, and so now I'm gonna upload the answer on the website. So I'm gonna do a video really and to show you the charting, why is it's this more likely and not something else really. So yeah, if you want to learn your waves, you've come to the right place, but don't forget, this is the last week. You get some content really on the website. Now I'm going to take a break and yeah, to focus really on the new Exalt Charts course. Stay there, so you already have many stuff in there. This is still up to date, of course, but I just want to make something a lot better. Have many lessons there. This is really what you need to know really on the order flow. But yeah, just so you know, if you join as apprentice, well, there won't be any content in July, starting July really, until I start the new the new Exalt Charts course. But anyways, have a brilliant day ahead. Take care of you as always, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.